CSGO has pretty much completely been dry of new content since Riptide ended in late February, and because of that, the player count has been in a slight slump for the past 2 months. But now, with the major set to begin in early May, with the new stickers coming most likely around May 2nd or 3rd as well, I feel like it's going to lead us into a really strong summer for investing. So today, I want to talk about it. And as always, if you do enjoy and you're in the near 2/3 of people that aren't subbed yet, be sure to subscribe and check out how to get a free $5 from the sponsor, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a CSGO trading site where you can find great prices to trade your skins at. And just to prove it, here's me trading my USPS monster mashup for a StatTrek AK Cartel, and it's practically a break-even trade. You could even make some money, and here's how. SkinsMonkey is offering up to a $5 bonus if you sign up through that link in the description, or just enter code CYKA in the top right when you log into the site. So be sure to sign up today with that link and easily trade out your old boring skins for new ones without losing tons of money. But for now, let's get right into the video. So first of all, let's cover what the CSGO timeline should look like. Once again, we've got the major and stickers coming up within the next few weeks. Not only should that bring new players, but I believe, and I've covered this before, based on how much more people have been spending money on cases than in previous months, I think that's going to carry on over the stickers in the major and of course sticker capsules. But we'll have to wait and see for that. But either way, I think we could see a really similar situation to what happened with Stockholm capsules, them just shooting up in price, because not only are people willing to spend way more money in the game, but hopefully the major is going to bring a lot more players as well. But beyond that, there should be an operation coming not too long after that as well, if CSGO devs continue their trend of consistent operations. Broken Fang ended on May 3rd, Riptide started on September 21st, so a bit less than a 5-month gap between them. Riptide also ended on February 21st, so we could expect another operation in July based off that. So let's just say we expect an operation in July. It's obviously not guaranteed, but let's just say it will happen, just assuming that everything is perfect. What would you do from an investing standpoint if that happened and CSGO devs kept up with the same schedule? Well, first of all, let's stick with the major. We got to take a step back and focus on things that are actually guaranteed to happen. The major doesn't really seem to affect skin prices that much. Last major, we saw a slight dip in all cheap-ish skins around or below the $100 range, most things just being sold for the highest buy order, so not really anything you have to worry about if we see the same thing as last time, especially with how well perceived the Stockholm stickers were. I can't expect to see these things crash this time around, just because I think it's going to be a similar situation there. Like, is there really going to be better stickers than Stockholm being released, and is it even going to crash the market if that happens? I don't think so. But assuming this operation does come in July, that's where investors are going to have a bit of trouble, because operations have constantly proven that they will crash the market. We saw it in Riptide especially, around a 25% drop practically across the entire market, no skins, stickers, really anything exempt. But still, quote unquote, worst case scenario for investors, I guess we could say, even though an operation is obviously a good thing, that will happen in July. So why do I think summer is potentially good for investors if we could potentially, based off the past trend, see an operation in July, which will inevitably crash the market? Well, since we have that operation potentially coming, and with all the hype in the market right now and prices already getting so high, I think the market is going to top out during the summer, and then things are going to die down for quite a bit. I don't think we're going to see as drastic of a drop off in price like we saw with the summer hype last time around, unless things continue going absolutely ballistic and carry out to June or July, where we've seen things really start to pick up in the past. I think it's much more likely that everything just goes kind of sideways for a bit after this market action. Maybe a decent pullback is possible as well. Then when the operation comes, big dip of course, more sideways action for a bit, presumably until the cycle continues back up a few months later. Like we've seen this time around, things just went flat after the Riptide crash for a few weeks, and then things started picking up again. It really isn't that much of a horrible thing. Obviously, a 25% crash in any market isn't good, but the CSGO market seems to recover pretty quickly, and people get back on board fast. But that's going to make summertime a key point for investors and make you guys ask, what do I want to do with my skins, cases, or whatever? because you have options. If you believe in the market like I do, this isn't really a big deal since we got a pretty decent guess on what's going to happen, what events are going to cause dips in the market, and I still think the market is going up long term. So I don't mind taking a few hits in these upcoming months, but if you want your money soon and don't want to wait like me, don't want to wait another 6 months, a year, however long it may be, whatever it may be, to get higher prices after this summer if we do see a pullback, selling during summer is probably the right move for you. Before the operation would be my recommended time if you want to get out soon. I would still wait to see if the summer hype picks up like the last 2 years before selling, especially since some operation skins from Broken Fang have started showing signs of life finally. The Desert Eagle Emerald Jormungandr had a big push in price a few days ago, but things have settled down a bit. Either way, it's increased in the past month, and I still think it has room to grow before we get closer to the next operation that, once again, I'm just guessing we'll see in July. I could be wrong and Valve can absolutely push back further. I highly doubt that it will come out earlier than that though. Either way, they like to hint on it on Twitter, so it's not like it's going to pop out of nowhere. You'll definitely be prepared to sell if that is your plan, so keep an eye on their Twitter. So summertime in CS is going to be looking out for two really important things as an investor. Number one, is there summer hype, and do you want to sell if there is and get out for the time being? Wouldn't be a bad time to sell at all, and even if there isn't summer hype, prices are really high right now. So if you want to wait it out another month, another half a month, whatever it is, whenever you need the money, that is not a bad play at all. Number two, when that operation does come, if you didn't sell during summer, are you just going to hold out for the long term? Do you believe in the market long term? Stuff like that. I'm sure people are going to ask whether this is a good time to buy as well, and I just want to say about that, I think the market is still good long term, but buying at a time like this, you can absolutely expect prices to dip lower than you bought it because we've had such a good run in the past few months. There will be a pullback eventually. So if you're buying, be prepared to hold for a long time, or maybe get lucky and the market continues and we get that summer hype and maybe you just want to pull out then. But don't gamble on that happening if you're solely out for money. The long game is the safest way to go. Just buy some skins, enjoy them, forget about them, and forget what you bought them at. Just buy them at a good price, wait a long time, and then sell them for a better price later. That's as simple as this market is. It has constantly been up for ages, and if you believe the market's strong, if you believe there's more demand than supply, hopefully it should keep going up. That's my mindset. It's a very simple mindset. But yeah. Overall, my thoughts on the market, summer is going to be a really interesting time for CS. After the major, we're going to reach a really important time period, so just have a game plan, be patient, and yeah, simple as that. Hopefully things continue long term. But besides all that, I think that is going to wrap it up for this video, so as always, if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and of course, check out Skins Monkey as well for that free $5, but for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.